I am warrior, I am a merchant, sometime runecaster and storyteller, and I have here
Bragi, son of Magnar, and welcome if you're new to the channel. As you very well know, I am a poet, I'm a Viking warrior, and I'm also a teller of stories, and especially folk tales.
But before we get to that, don't forget to subscribe there on the subscription pad there, and leave us your comment. We're always glad to hear that, aren't we, Bragi?
Oh yes, we do love your comments, and I try to reply to comments as fast as I can, as long as YouTube doesn't give an outage like yesterday. Well, what are we here today for them, Eggle? They may be asking.
Well, if I said to you, three billy goats, Gruf.
Oh, the three billy goats, Gruf.
Now, times were different in Viking time, obviously.
Oh, indeed they were.
Didn't have television, computer games, or any of the other stuff we
Or
rely on.
YouTube.
Or YouTube, or even books.
No.
What they did would be sitting around the fire, and to get the children to go to sleep, they'd tell them stories. And you tell stories about things you know. And of course, goats were quite common.
Well, indeed. I bet everybody had a goat.
Well, yes, that's one way of putting it. Livestock in general was your sign of wealth, and they could tell stories about it as well as the gods. And this particular one involves three billy goats.
Yes, the three billy goats, Gruf. And this is a very famous Norwegian folk tale, and a perfect folk tale for children as well. And I told this some time ago, but for some time I've been thinking that, well, perhaps me and Eggle should have a go at telling a tale together. So I do hope you like this format. If you do like it, thumbs up the video and leave a comment to encourage us to do some more folk tales together like this. So, once upon a time, there were these three billy goats. There was the younger billy goat, and there was the middle billy goat, and there was the older billy goat, who had these massive big horns like old billy goats do. And they lived in a beautiful valley, with both sides of the valley all grass, and in the middle an old stream, a river, and an old stone bridge. And of course we know what lives under stone bridges, don't we? A troll. Now, our three billy goats, well, they've been spending all day eating grass on the hillside of this valley, and well, they wanted to go to the other side because over there the grass was fresher and ready to eat. So first of all, the youngest of the billy goat, being the bravest of the three, being the youngest, well, he decided to go first. But I'm going to go, he says, I'm going to go on to the other side of the valley and I'm going to go eat some grass, but I've got to go over this old stone bridge. So he came up to the stone bridge and he started to walk over it. Trip, trop, over the bridge he went. But then he heard something.
Here, who's that going over my bridge?
Why, it's me, said the little billy goat Gruf. I'm the youngest of the three billy goats, and I'm trying to walk over this bridge, trip, trap, to get to the other side to eat some grass.
Well, I'm coming to eat you anyway.
Oh, you don't want to eat me. You want to eat my middle brother. Why, he's much bigger than me, and he's got more meat, which will make a bigger meal for you, for I'm just so full of skin and bones.
All right then, mate, up here, go on, off with ya.
Right, I'm going. And so the little billy goat went off, and he came to the nice green hillside and started to eat some grass. But not long after this, his older brother, the middle billy goat, well, he decided that, well, it was his turn to go and walk over the bridge to go to the other side of the valley to eat some nice grass. So he started to walk down to the bridge, and he came and he saw this old ancient stone bridge over this old river, and he started to walk over it. So I'm the middle billy goat Gruf, and I'm going to trip trop over this bridge. Trip trop he went.
Here, hold it, mate, not so fast. I want you for my dinner. All right, mate?
Oh, you don't eat me, replied the middle billy goat Gruf. Said, you want to wait for my brother, he'll be along in a bit, for he's much bigger than me and full of more meat and not so many bones like me.
There's a lot of goats around here. All right then, mate, off you go.
Oh, all right, I'm going, replied the middle billy goat Gruf, and he went. And there are lots of goats in this valley, 3 of them, and he went off to the hillside, and he joined his younger brother. Well, some hours passed and it was mid-afternoon, and the sun was bearing down on the valley, and the oldest of the 3 billy goats, who had big horns on his head, decided to go over and join his 2 brothers. He walked down the valley and he came to the old stone bridge. Trip trop over the bridge he went, trippity trop.
Who's that? As if I didn't know.
Why, it's me, replied the oldest of the billy goats. I'm the oldest billy goat Gruf. Well, come on if you can. Why, got 2 spears. They'll poke out your eyeballs and poke out your ears. My 2 curling stones, so crush your bones.
They're knocking, son. Come on, let's have it.
And the big nasty troll with big eyes and the big bulbous and ugly nose, the most ugliest troll you've seen, poked his head over the top of the bridge. And at that very point, the oldest billy goat with the 2 horns on his head charged him. Oh, and he blinded him. He poked his eye out.
Ooh.
In his eyes,
Ah.
and he poked his ears.
Here.
And the troll ran off and was never seen again under that bridge. And the oldest of the 3 billy goats, well, he went up on the hillside of the valley, and he met his 2 younger brothers, and he ate grass all day. And snip, snap, snout, the tale is told out. And that is the end of our folk tale. I enjoyed that, didn't you, Eggle?
Well, apart from having my eyes and ears damaged, yes.
Well, next time you can play the other part if you like.
Knock it, chum.
Alright, so if you enjoyed this folk tale, please share it with your family and show it to your friends. And thank you for watching. Wassail.
Wassail. Bye-bye.
You can also see this, the original folk tale of the 3 billy goats Gruf I told in this card. I forgot to mention it. Goodbye again.
Goodbye again from me.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.